All right. Check it out. Whale Rocket Podcast #1 to the moon. All right, we're gonna introduce myself, Captain Crip, aka El Capo. Okay, Crypto King. Okay, but we're gonna move on to my man Moonwalk Crypto. We got Moonwalk Crypto in the building. Moose Crypto in the building. All right, and the first thing we're gonna get into is we're gonna talk about ourselves and our stance in crypto. Are we a degen? Do we live life on the edge? Are we right in the middle? Do we just take a little bit of risk, or are we completely risk adverse? Sometimes it's tough in the crypto space to really figure out whether we are crypto. Could you be risk adverse in crypto? Who knows? But listen, my personal preference, I'm preferably a degen all the way. I actually hold no Bitcoin whatsoever. However, these alts are my main bread and butter. Moonwalk, what's your stance, bro?
Man, I'm in the middle, man. Like sometimes I'm a straight DJ, sometimes I'm like the most conservative crypto person you'll see. So it's like I don't know which way to put it, man. Like sometimes I'm over here leverage trading, and then I'm like, all right, I ain't buying nothing. Ooh. I'm just hodling. I'm just Mr. Hodl and buying dips and Mr. Hodl. So like sometimes I'll just jump into a project. I hear something, put a bunch of money into it. It'll go to the moon, and I still won't take the profits out because I'm slow, because I'm like, oh,
We've all been there, baby.
It's going to keep going up, baby. And then it goes right back down to my position or lower, and then I have to hold it forever and hoping it gets back to my position. So, yeah, I would say I'm in between. It depends on the project and what's going on and the sentiment of the market.
Okay. Moose, how about you?
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. First of all, both of y'all are degens. Let's just let's be very clear about this. Y'all two are both degens. I consider myself pretty risk assertive, proactive. USDC, Ethereum, Cardano, the big market players. What y'all are on? Y'all are a totally different world, man. Exchanges are, So I'm conservative crypto, but I like it though. I'm heavy, but I'm balanced.
I'm definitely in the middle. My boy El Cap, he got us beat by a mile, bro. He'd be like, yeah, I just got $10,000 worth of this coin. I'm like, bro, what is that, bro?
Listen.
Moon River is going to the moon tomorrow, bro.
Hey, listen, look, I'm always looking for what project is going to do what people living now have experienced with Bitcoin, Ethereum. So at this point, yes, and I'm spreading myself. Yeah, I'm straight degen. I know I'm degen, but at the same time, I know that. Like I'm not hiding it. I'm none of the above. But we're gonna get into this, man, and we're gonna talk first about just crypto. What is it? For everybody that's listening, that's really not involved in the space. What does it do for us, and where it's at, and to really speed this process up a little bit, take into consideration we're looking at how crypto was in comparison to the internet in the 90s. That's where we are in this. And if you guys go in, well, I'm sure we'll blow up our little sheet here. It tells us exactly where we are as far as crypto users in comparison to where we were with internet users this time in the 90s. So we are right now still right before the what was it, the whole 2000 and all the computers are going to crash. I mean, everybody on this phone, the whole .com era, everybody on this phone knows exactly what we're talking about with everybody being concerned that the 2000s was going to knock us out and get us out here. But our real concern now is, okay, now that we've well past that, we're still early in this phase of adoption. But how does that look when you talk about the economy and where we're at today? Okay, obviously, when you look 10 years from now, would you have wanted to buy crypto today? Definitely, yes. But if you're looking 10 months from now, is today the time you want to buy crypto? And on top of that, where in the economy, how did this war impact on where we're at today? And I'll start it off with you, Moon. Tell everybody, man, where you stand in the world economy. We've got famine going on. We've got the war going on. We've got quite a lot to consider. as to where we're going. Are we going up or are we going down? So what do you think, Moon?
It's tough, man, because it's been too many pump fakes in the market. One second you hear about the war and then it's skyrocketing, and then a week later it's dumping. And right now, right as we speak, Bitcoin is trying to get to 50K, and it's like
it's crazy.
You start getting this bullish sentiment, and then it could drop back down to 39K in a day. Like I don't know. Right now that's why I said I'm in between, man. I was like, I can't. It's hard for me to just go just straight up degen right now.
If you put a long in, and I'm gonna go ahead and let's toss the flag on him, Miles. If you put a long in and you're trying to talk about you have leverage traded. You leverage traded.
No long today.
He's a degen, man.
Straight up.
No, I am not putting a long in. I'm still pretty bearish. Okay. I don't.
So 6 months from now, are we making it to 100,000 at the end of the year?
6 months from now. By the end of the year, I think next year. I think next year. I think next year is the time.
So you think that the next halving is when we're gonna see the 6-figure Bitcoin?
Right. I don't think it's this year.
Right. Okay, Miles, how about you, man? Where do you think it's at?
I think 6 figures this year is I don't see it personally, because I just feel like 6 figures is that brings a new level of user experience to Bitcoin. And right now, I don't think there's been a buildup, particularly in North America, for it to reach $100,000 yet. Like, you got crypto.com doing this big advertisement. Coinbase is advertising heavy. All FTX. These guys, Binance, FTX, they're going crazy, but yet and still you can ask 10 other family members, and probably out of those 10, 2 have crypto. So I think when you're talking about $100,000 Bitcoin, I think you're looking at something like 6 or 7 out of 10 family members have Bitcoin at that point. You know what I mean?
Well, just and that's why I would love to take this into consideration. You know, some little points here on where we are as far as the number of internet users and the number of Bitcoin users right now. People are just recently starting to have a use case since DeFi has come into the picture last year. And I mean, it's crazy how it pales in comparison of how many millions of, we're still so early, but afterwards it's exponential growth. You know, that's where I'm looking to see a lot of the use case really go exponentially. You know, so take that into consideration when you're answering. Okay, 100,000 this year or next. Or in the next 5. Is that what you're thinking?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think you'll see $100,000 Bitcoin in the next 5 years easily. Because you got too many catalysts coming, like you said, the halving. I don't know much about the halving and stuff, but just looking at it, those seem to be big catalysts for bullshot straight up to the moon when it comes to Bitcoin and the whole market. So, and you got that coming.
Moose, you think it's going to take 5 years to get there?
No. I'm just saying within 5 years. It could be as early as this time next year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It could be as early as this time next year that Bitcoin's at $100,000.
Cap, what you think? Cap, you think it's going to be this year?
It's happening right now.
You know why? Too much Rand, man.
I'm just telling you. Listen, man. No. Listen, I'm telling you, man. You look at the charts, man. You got to look at the charts, see where you're at with the charts. Why are we the last asset to do all this popping off? It's just happening. The extended cycle is going down. I'm very into the halving, man. And I think a lot of the money that is made in crypto is predicated on how deflationary it is automatically. It's deflationary every 4 years. And then the interest rolls into the alts. It's going to happen. I think we're going to see the $100,000 definitely this year. And I mean, look, we might see an ETF in the next month. Look at how bullish Yellen was just recently when talking about Bitcoin and how it's could be a good thing for the environment. Never once has our government said anything non-negative about Bitcoin. And now it's starting to happen. Like, adoption is right before us.
That's only because they found a way. They're finding a way to tax everybody on their crypto. That's the only reason.
So be it. It's being bullish.
So man, but think about that, man. $100,000. If it did that in 12 months, it's almost like saying, I mean, and you have people that will do this too. They will drop $45,000 on Bitcoin right now, and I mean, you're gonna return 45,000. That's 100%.
Yeah,
man. It just seems pretty wild. That would be the highest gain outside of like a penny stock or like an alt crypto.
No, that
coin,
would be
man.
a typical That would be the
hold on, though.
It'll be the traditional stock.
We're forgetting one thing though. We're forgetting about this food shortage that's coming because of the war. You gotta look at the fact that Russia exports most of our fertilizer, and we're not going to be able to get that. So, not just no bullish sentiments, but the fact that people can't get food. And Biden just said over the weekend that beware, food shortages are coming. So people ain't gonna be able to eat. They ain't gonna be buying crypto.
I don't know, man. People. I don't know, man. Like crypto, that's what Bitcoin just. It seems to be its own catalyst, man. It just the worse the world gets, it almost seems like Bitcoin thrives in these times.
Yeah,
I would have thought Bitcoin. I would have thought Bitcoin.
Bitcoin goes down when things go bad. And goes
down. It does initially. It does initially. I think
when inflation hits, Bitcoin rallies. When Bitcoin and inflation goes hand in hand. And if you're talking about a shortage,
doesn't go hand in hand.
Yeah, but inflation's inflation. Whether you talk about monetary, the value of goods or the value of services or the value of what I need to put in my mouth, Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation. Because inflation is going to happen where people are going to put their money.
That's a tough one, man. Like I said, you could put it in Bitcoin, but let's be honest, man. Most people now are not putting their money in Bitcoin.
So okay? Hang on. All right. So
matter of fact, they're not even putting it in ETH anymore. So let's be real.
Look at what the prices are going on right now.
What's rallying?
What's
rallying? What rallied the most?
Okay, Bitcoin.
What rallied the most?
ETH.
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't. And ETH was $2,600.
ADA outperformed ETH. ADA was at 80 cents, bro.
I hear you, but ADA got knocked down from $2 into almost $3.
You just asked this week, bro. What are you talking about? Were you talking about $2? We didn't have $2.
Okay, ADA. Yeah, but you said what's outperforming, right? ADA rallied this week.
Outperformed everything this week.
ADA outperformed just about everything that on the top 100. ADA did.
XRP too. XRP was moving too.
Indeed. And listen. To keep this moving.
Why? All the new people coming in is like, I can't afford no 45K Bitcoin or no $3,500 ETH. So they're going to other coins, bro.
All right. So for the last minute of this, real quick, Miles, I'll let you start it off since you didn't get a chance to really elaborate on the last minute of this particular topic. Tell us, what do you think overall? You get the last final thought, man. I mean, based on everything we just talked about, where are you at mentally with where the market's going this year?
Last final thought, man, with the market this year. I think you're going to see, I think you will see a big recovery. And I think in that recovery, you will see individuals who are new to crypto take that recovery and say, oh man, this is a bull run. This is fun. I like crypto. And you're going to usher in a new wave of retail investors into crypto. That's what I think. And I think
you said recovery to what?
Hang on, let him finish. He's got 20 more seconds. Just let him finish.
A recovery into this time last year where the market was at its all-time high. The market was basically at its all-time high. This time,
triple top?
I don't think we're going to triple top. I just think, I think we'll recover. I think we will be back to where the market was this time last year. So it's going to look like 30 and 40% gains to some of these new guys. To me and you, Cardano getting back to $2.50 is like, oh man, that's excellent, but it's been there before. For somebody who just bought last week, $2.50, they're going to lose their mind. They're going to be talking about So that's what I feel. That's the sentiment you will have come this time. I would say probably by the end of this year. That's the sentiment I think you'll have.
Go ahead. How about you, man?
Me personally, I think that we're going to be hovering in the same range all year. I think we're going to be around the 39.
You're the bear. Let me put up the bear.
I didn't say it. Look, man, I didn't say we're going to be having 20K. I didn't say no 20K Bitcoin. This ain't no bear.
Yes,
I'm just saying we're going to be around 39 to 54 in between that range. I don't see us getting to no 60, man. I don't see us getting to 60. I'm telling you.
He put the bear on him.
Hey, look, listen. That's why I said. Didn't he just say I was a DJ not too long ago?
You are a DJ, man. You might be a careful one. You might be a careful one.
A careful DJ? That don't exist? What are you talking about?
Yes,
I'm a careful DJ.
All right. Well, listen. You got your part in. Here's my take, fellas. My take is the recovery that Miles spoke of is happening right now. Okay, the recovery that Miles is
thinking to the moon, man.
No, it's because I look at a chart, man. It's because I look at a chart, and I can tell you the chart is showing that we have now flipped the trend into a bullish pattern. Okay, after we flip the trend into a bullish pattern, okay, I see you. We flipped the trend to a bullish pattern,
yeah.
And now we've broken through a threshold that was a big time resistance threshold. If we flip 45 into resistance, then we're off to the moon. Remember, a week ago, ETH was $2,600. It's now $3,400. I'm just saying, man, I think the recovery that's happening, I agree with your sentiments. I just think it's happening in like right now, and it's going to happen a lot quicker than what y'all think. So that's my minute of just my final thought. All right. Okay. So coins on the radar, what you thinking? Let's go ahead to talk about some coins on the radar. So tell us, man, what are you thinking as far as what coins you're looking at on the market, man?
All right. So the coin on my radar right now is Liquid Finance. Liquid Finance should be launching at the beginning of this quarter. Next quarter. Second quarter coming up. So it's a DeFi project on the Cardano ecosystem, and the Cardano ecosystem has the highest total value locked right now, and it's only going to continue to go up from here. So anybody gets in early on the Cardano ecosystem is going to cash out. And I think if you put a large amount into the Cardano ecosystem this year, and it does rally to $250, $3 again, if you put a large amount in, I think you're going to be set for the next bull run coming. So Liquid Finance, and then on top of that, you could stake your ADA. You could put it into Liquid Finance. You could stake your ADA in Liquid Finance and use the LQ coin to also stake, and then you could bring back a triple yield off of your money and to fight this inflation. So for me, I'm going with LQ all the way this year.
Okay, big time into LQ. What's the market cap of LQ?
I don't know. I think right now it's real low, man. 20. I couldn't even tell you. I think
isn't the ticker LQE or something like that? Yeah, LQ.
Mm-hmm, LQ.
Okay.
Liquid Finance is sitting at let's see, not even ranked. All right, it's as DGen as DGen can get, baby boy. It's not even ranked. This thing ain't even ranked.
Oh man, it's not in the rank.
It ain't even ranked.
You know why it's not ranked? Because these are
it ain't in the
brand new projects. It's brand new projects on the Cardano. They're not ranked yet. What do you mean?
All right, so
they haven't even look. I just told you they haven't even launched their project. They haven't even launched the project.
All right. I suggest that's some flags on the play for that. But hey, man, to each his own. I think.
Next year I want y'all when LQ's at 500 a pop or 1,000 a pop. I want y'all both to be like, you the man, and whenever you call out a coin on the radar, we are gonna ape into it and we're gonna become DJs.
I hear. Okay, so tell everybody where we can get some LQ.
So you are a DJ?
No.
Sound like you just admitted it.
Yeah.
Where can we get liquid? Where can we get liquid at, man? Tell the people where they can get it at, man.
Y'all can buy liquid on Sunday Swap. It's a DEX. You can get it on MinSwap. It's another DEX, and you can get it on Measly Swap. It's another DEX. So there's three.
Gotta have
places
ADA.
go.
Gotta have ADA to get it. So make sure you
Right.
get your
It's on the
ADA.
Cardano ecosystem. So get you ADA, get a Nami wallet or a CC Vault wallet, or they changed the name to Eternal, and then just go ahead and I'm telling you, man. Right now it's about 89 ADA a pop. It went down from 115 to 113. So it's on a dip right now, but it's gonna go right back up. I'm telling you. Don't be surprised you see a 500 LQ.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Big Moose, crypto. What's happening, man? What you got on your radar, bro?
Hey, Voyager token, man. I talked to y'all about this. Any chance I can get a VGX token, you can call it a hidden gem, whatever you want. It operates on the Ethereum network. But when I tell you Voyager token has so many catalysts, I think it's been as high as $12 before. It's sitting at $2.15 as of about an hour ago. But Voyager token, man, they've got catalysts coming up. Voyager's getting ready to expand into Europe, probably like the third or fourth quarter this year. That brings on who knows how many tens of millions of people straight on the Voyager platform. They just launched their MasterCard. It's a debit card. And so you can use their debit card and just swipe your USDC just like you would at a regular, anywhere you use a debit card. So, and when you swipe it using your USDC, they pay you back in Voyager token rewards. And by the way, they stake Voyager at 7%. So the token, when I tell you the catalyst right now, $2 is a steal. Token will easily hit back in the $8 to $10 range easily.
You said it's $2 right now?
$2 right now.
And you can stake it?
Stakes automatically, yes.
It's an exchange or what is it exactly?
So no. It's just a utility token, almost like how Crypto.com has Crow.
Like Crow is, okay.
Voyager has VGX. However, you can buy VGX now on Coinbase, Coinbase Pro, and pretty much any platform now. It's available. You don't just have to have Voyager's platform to buy it.
You think it's gonna get bigger than Crow?
Yeah, I think it will. Crow has and I don't. It's not about it getting bigger than Crow.
Crow got the Lakers, man.
No. That's what I'm saying. Hear me out. I don't think it needs to get bigger than Crow. I think I'm not concerned about it getting bigger than Crow. I'm concerned with its growth. Strictly its growth. Right now, that's almost like saying, can McDonald's get bigger than Burger King or Burger King bigger than McDonald's? Right? They coexist, and that's exactly what I expect with Voyager token, Crow's token. Exodus has its own token. Exodus, by the way, just launched the stock too, man. Exodus wallet, they've got a stock.
They got an IPO now. Okay, that's a big deal, man. And listen, this is even more of a reason why I think things are going to be the adoption's happening now. I just feel like you just explained finance. You just explained DeFi, like staking 7%, getting it back, using your card, and it getting you. This is all DeFi.
Yeah, that same thing with Liquid LQ.
And so I think big ups to that. And lo and behold, you're more of a DJ than you think, bro. You're much more of a DJ than you think. So my coins, man. Yeah, it's a DJ, y'all. Listen, my coins, as DJ as it gets. XRP, you already know what's good with the case. XRP is booming right now. As y'all know.
Main one? What's the main one you would say out of all of them? The one coin on your mind?
Yeah, let me build up a little bit, man, because XRP is the one I got to tell everybody about just because it's harder to get. It's getting harder to get, harder to put your hands on. And it's becoming, they have not stopped adopting into this centralized finance world. It's not stopped anything with replacing SWIFT and how transactions are handled right now. And XRP for me is one of the big front runners. So I suggest you get yourself a bag. Also, of course, Telos, big time blockchain. Yeah, the only EVM right there. Telos, I'm big into Telos, man. I love
Telos.
I've taken my DeFi and I've taken it out of Ethereum and just got all my hedges bet with Telos, man. I'm waiting on Telos to do his thing.
Wow.
Told you
no Ethereum at all.
Told you he took it.
Oh no.
Telos.
I still have an Ether too. Okay, I got them scattered around because of the gas fees, but Telos right now is showing signs that it can do numbers the way ETH did. You know, I mean, $90 ETH was just 2 years ago. Okay, $90. So I'm thinking Telos at $1 right now can make a run to $20-$30. I mean, I got the community. I'm in with the community. It's talking about posting it until $100. You know, so Telos big time. Cody, I got a little bit of exposure into that ADA ecosystem. And don't get me wrong, I'm heavy into ADA as well. I got a little dolphin bag myself into ADA. So it's just how much can I get my hands on and how much can I hodl? Moon River, getting into the NFT space. I believe Moon River is going to be one of the biggest spots in the NFT space. So, you know, where everybody gets to kind of conduct their trades and assets and all that stuff on Moon River. So got a big bag. It's all about passive income. Where can I stake it, et cetera, man. So final thoughts. Let's wrap it up for a minute apiece. And you go ahead and bring us up, man.
Yeah, man. Final thoughts is I just think the Cardano ecosystem is going to lead this recovery that y'all are talking about, but I don't think that we're going to see a triple top. I think we're going to get, hover around the 50s. 50.
So you think this is still bearish bear market territory, even though we just broke 45 with ease?
Well, look, I don't think, like everybody always says bear and bullish, right? I think you could hover at the same place for a while before it takes off, right? So I think right now it's going to be boring. I think it's going to be a boring year. I think it's going to be, you can make your money on the ups, you can lose money on the downs, but it's going to be a boring year. I don't think it's going to be we're about to go to 100K this year and everybody's going to ape in and it's going to turn into the best bull cycle that we've seen ever. I don't think that's going to happen this year, right?
Y'all hear that, y'all? Y'all hear that?
Yeah. Oh, that's a bear.
just saying.
Sound familiar?
Yeah, it sounds familiar because that's what we just heard. That was Kent right there.
All right, okay. All right.
It's bear sentiment.
Y'all just claiming I was a DJ, and here I go. I just said we're not going down. We're gonna stay around where we are, and you're like, oh, it's a bear.
Nah, you don't have to be a DJ and be and not be bearish, man. You can still be a DJ as long as you're not holding. Pretty much a DJ is if you're not holding Bitcoin, you're holding alts. You're a DJ, okay? So that's pretty much the way it goes in the crypto world. And that was just a very DJ answer you just gave us. Still bearish though. DJ bearish. All right. That's a perfect.
Hey, buy LQ though. Buy LQ.
Buy LQ.
What about you? What about you, man?
Bearish DJ.
And with the plug on LQ. Hey, I'm just gonna be real quick, man. I'm going bull, man. I'm not a DJ, but I'm going bull, man. Wide open. I'm going bull. Stake. Year of recovery. I would call this the year of recovery.
Stake. That's bears. Bears like to stake because we trying to get as much as we could for when the real bull run comes. What are you talking about? So how about you just go all in right now? Since y'all such bulls, go ahead and go all in.
I thought about it, man. What are you talking about? I thought about it.
You can be a bull and still have risk aversion, man. You don't have to be crazy to be a bull.
Yeah.
Man, hey, that's why y'all call me DJ, because if I am bullish, I am going all in, bro.
Man, you could be a bearish DJ. That's what you could be. That's what you could be.
That sound like an oxymoron.
And got so mad that they stripped his Gate.io access that he started blaming everything, the president and everybody.
Hey, next show, we'll talk about that Gate.io.
Crazy, man. This crazy. This dude.
Be careful on what exchange you get your crypto. Next show, I'm sure we'll elaborate on cold storage.
All right, we're gonna talk about cold storage wallets, Gate.io.
We'll talk about it all.
That's gonna be explosive because we got something to say about that.
No doubt, man. Hey, well, y'all be good, man. Hey, man, for the next time for the show, Captain Crip, I'm out. All right, one for the home team. All right, Will Rockets, #1, out.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul.